Different faces, but all united by one terrible story. 7 months ago, Al Jazeera reported on the plight of dozens of women who had been raped during Kenya's post-election violence. We said then that many feared pregnancy and HIV/AIDS. For Beatrice, it's become a devastating reality. She was gang raped.
I went and got checked, and when they tested me, they found that I was pregnant and that I was HIV positive. I had been raped by people who were HIV positive. I began agonizing about the pregnancy. I was wondering what to do with the baby. A friend told me not to kill the baby.
And she didn't. Remembering my report from 7 months ago, she decided to name her baby after me, Yvonne. She passionately believes our report probably saved thousands of women from rape by bringing attention to the issue. But there's another terrible twist to this story.
People who did this to me, they were dressed in police uniform. They were supposed to be taking care of us.
It's not the first time Kenyan police officers have been accused of joining in the election mayhem and fathering babies. Nobody knows how many rape babies like Yvonne were conceived during the post-election violence. Part of the problem is that many of the women who are raped are just too afraid to come forward. But 29 women were brave enough to come to this clinical psychologist, Dr. Rosa Waga. The rapists did not seem to care that many of their victims were HIV positive.
Most of them were raped by 3 people, and out of the 29, half of them were already positive by the time they were being raped. And there are others who even pleaded and said that I'm HIV positive and I'm using antiretroviral therapy. But they were beaten up and told they're using that as an excuse.
The police say they're investigating their officers for sexual crimes that were committed during the mayhem. But they've been doing so for months and no officer has been charged despite hundreds of allegations. Beatrice fears she'll die of AIDS and that there'll be nobody to look after baby Yvonne. She feels Kenya's coalition government simply isn't doing enough to help victims like her. Yvonne Ndege, Al Jazeera, Nairobi, Kenya.
Well, Yvonne joins me live now from Nairobi. Yvonne, police seriously implicated in these attacks. What of the investigation? What is the position?
Well, Kenya's chief police spokesperson had actually agreed to appear on Al Jazeera to deny allegations that his officers were involved in sexual attacks and crimes against women.